Hello lovely dancers, my name is Aisha and welcome back to Belly Dance Tutorials. I'm so excited that I reached a milestone in the YouTube world, which is achieving 100 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for subscribing to my channel, for sharing my videos. It helps a lot with creating content for this channel. It helped me a lot, and I'm committed to providing more quality video tutorials for belly dancers. So yeah, I thank you very much for this. In today's class, we're gonna go over the side figure eight, the body side figure eight, or sidewinds, or body sways. They have different names. I did a video in the past on sidewinds from top to down. Today I'm gonna do the opposite direction, from down to top, from bottom to top or from down to up. Side body figure eights. So let's get started. Let me show you how they look like. In the simplest form, they go like this. This is a very simple way. It can be used like an accent. But they can go from small to really large. You can involve head, arms, you can involve all body parts. So I'm trying to do this from a simpler way to a more complex way. So they start like this. So hips and chest, hips and chest. Now let's make it bigger and add more head into it and add more arms. All right, it's a very advanced move actually. Side body movements are pretty difficult. It takes a little bit of practice. It takes some flexibility in the hips area, in the spine and upper chest area, some strength and balance. All right, so let's break it down. As I said in the past, the movements on the down or from down to top are slightly different than from top to down and are a little bit more difficult to execute and to understand. But I'll break it down and make it simple for you. So it starts in the hips area, and the movement starts with a slight maya, actually. How much maya you want to put in it, it depends, it varies. So, you know, maya, which is a figure eight on the down in the hips, but it's only on one side, yeah? So it starts on this hip rolling. Now, the knees are bent, of course. Now, once the hip is out here as far as you can, we're gonna roll all the other body parts on top of it. So we're gonna go with a midsection and chest. So we're gonna stack everything over the working hip. One more time. So it starts in the bend position, a little wider stance. You'll need. The farther you go out, the wider your stance is gonna be. So a wider stance, knees bent, push the hip in a maya movement. Yeah, so they go a little up and out and down, and now you bring the midsection, the belly area, over the hip, and now you bring the chest over the hip. Yeah. Now the other hip is in the starting position now. We're gonna start on the other hip. So little maya out as far as you can. Stack the midsection, so bring the midsection over the hip. Now bring the chest area or ribcage area over the same hip. All right, so let's start again. For now, we're just, you can keep the arms out here or just along the body, which is easier for the beginning. So hip midsection, chest. Hip, midsection, chest. Hip, midsection, chest. Hip, belly, chest. Side of the belly, of course. All right, so let's try a few times. On this side, on the other side. This is my weak side, so I struggle a little bit on this side, but you get the idea. And if you are more flexible, you can get a little bit more of the torso rolling over the hip. So you can actually let your torso fall down here a little bit. Yeah, so you move the hip out and down and let the torso hang here. It's in a more relaxed position. Yeah, you just let it drop. But now you have to bring it over this hip. All right. So let's try adding the head. So let's make it a little bigger. So all the upper body is relaxed, is just hanging there until it has to move. Then you'll have to move it. All right. So let's try this movement a little bigger. Here. Now hips, a little Maya. Let the upper body hang, let the head hang, the hair down. And now, as you finish the Maya, you bring everything over, more or less. It's a little awkward to do it at this slow speed, but it's a slower movement. It's not a really fast one. All right, so one more time. Here. Other side. For now, I'm just gonna let my arms here open. Nothing fancy for now. You just move the arms in an organic, intuitive mode. It's pretty much only one way that you can move the arms. So let them flow naturally. Okay. But we can do a little more with our arms. We can try to do a little windmill movement. Windmill, yeah. So they go in the back, coming to front. Back to front. So this is my working arm and my working hip. They go together. Hip side, arm back. Now, as I'm moving to the other hip, my other arm goes back and up, yeah? And the first arm, you just roll it forward. So it's a circular movement of the arm, yeah? Or you can lift the arm. So instead of doing the whole windmill motion, which is pretty challenging for many people, even for me. Okay, you can just reach up. So you can just reach up, reach up, reach up, reach up. All right, let's try it with music. Get ready in the plie position, pelvis tucked in, shoulders roll down, and we're gonna start small and make it bigger and bigger. So start small, and we're gonna make it a little bigger. You need a wider stance. Prepare your arms. We're gonna just raise the arms up And don't forget to roll the rib cage over the, so it's not just a straight moving up, it's not just going straight up. With the rib cage area, you try to roll it, yeah, to make it round. We're all about roundness in belly dance. Add the head and hair. And you can go even lower on a lower stance. So here you have options. You can make it as low as you want, and you can come in a really large movement from down to up. So it's you bend a little bit more your knees, so you lower your stance a lot, and then you lift up. So it creates a very nice level change. It's a little bit more dancey, I could say, but it's good to have options and to know all the possibilities. Let me turn around. I'll do it a few times from the back because this movement looks good in all angles. You can face the audience, you can turn around, or you can be on the side. We'll try a few times on the side. It's a very nice movement. Okay? So let's start from the back. I'll start on this side. Make it small first. So the more flexible you are in the spine, the more rounded the upper body movement can be. All right? Make it bigger. With the arms back, windmill arms. All right. Or from the side. This is a very beautiful movement. It's the same idea, but your hip is turned sideways. Your upper body though is more turned to front. So this is the next level in this movement. So you're gonna present the hip and you bring the upper body over. So present, roll over. Yes. Very nice movement. Let's see other things about this movement. Another way of styling this movement is to actually start with the opposite hip and do a little Maya on the opposite hip, and then continue with the working hip. So it starts with the yeah. It's nice when you add a little bit more wiggy to this movement. So once again, it starts with a Maya on the opposite side, a little half Maya, it's only on one side. But then you continue the movement and finish the side body wave on the working side. Okay, one more time. Yep. So this is another way of styling it. We have so many options with this movement. You can come up with your own ways of styling it. So just play with it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. I hope you find it useful. I hope you find useful all my videos that I create here. I have so much enthusiasm for this channel, and I will continue to add quality videos. If you have any suggestions or comments or things you would like to learn about, just write them down in the comments box. I will try to address them if I know about them. Just continue practicing and moving. I hope this channel keeps you motivated to do so. I can't wait to see you back again on my next video. Stay tuned for more news and for more exciting tutorials like this. Until next time, shimmy shimmy!